Hello everyone and welcome back to Derpy Dungeons. This is Yaswo and today we are playing Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmates. My darling angel, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night and play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out and play. I just went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Ding! But Mama... Yes, darling. Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday. Even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelia. I hate you. It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development too. Amelia wants to call her father. Now if I can just make use of that feeling somehow. It would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Alright, what we got here? Is that really it? The phone! Huh? Amelia, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelia. Your father's about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know? All you do is write weird novels. What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry, you really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? I hate you. Okay. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you, you know. Oh, that didn't work out. What a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelia can call. good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. He knows the word candelabra, but he doesn't know simple words. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. It's because you did. Heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this. Of course, dim light suits my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need those kinds of thrills. Thank you. Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. So is the rat dead? Did I accidentally kill the rat? So I can make it burn brighter. What a naughty chandelier. Okay. I don't exactly know how the situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before, the poor thing? Destined to never be returned to the bookshelf. I mean, technically it's on the bookshelf. I better not put that out. The lamp. I better not put out the lamp right now. Only pour oil on the flames of anger in the lady's heart. If I want to give Amelia a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. I didn't think that would do anything. I really don't know. Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this. But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. Yeah, that ain't gonna do anything. And it went to like a movie scene type thing when I did this. Yeah, see, I can't transfer. That was close. Still can't transfer. Such insolence. Such insolence. Yeah. I had to get it just right. I don't think this is the right way to do it. Oh, maybe it is. Amelia, help me. Mama? I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. Lorraine, I can't help you right now. Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. I can't reach it. Oh. Help! 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 What is going on here? Amelia, look! Do you see this? Help me, please. I'm sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Poor rat. Mama, what in the world is going on here? Good, the rat's okay. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? Only be a minute. Don't you dare, Amelia! I won't have it! Hello, Papa. Oh, Amelia! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were. Oh. No, never mind, it's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old mom. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up, all right. My stubborn mother just kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelia. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now. Okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can tell you right now. The job of a justice minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Amelia. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelia. And all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you were right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Oh, okay. So, Amelia, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, you think you could let me down now? You know I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Honk. Tonight on this holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. Ding. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. Oh. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers, so I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned that his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake. And for mine. Is he going to take credit? No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Oh, of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known that you know for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish old man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right. They don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were, impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating someone into committing a criminal act according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken and it proved to be a big mistake. What? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. Uh-oh. There is something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. And so when she shot me, she was being controlled. What's going on? This document. What is this? What am I? No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, I didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of the Justice Minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everybody the truth immediately, I'm moving out. That was not the voice for her, but whatever. And then with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. Who would have known? But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Child, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Inspector! Uh-oh. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, go to the park immediately. It looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I'm already on the phone. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Timsick Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The Manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? It definitely looked like that in the video. It's the fucking desk lamp, isn't it? 12:51 a.m. to 1:28 a.m. Okay. Tamed a new song, To Nothingness. Yes, I'm gonna save. And sadly, we're out of time for today. If you like this video, hit a like. I do appreciate all those likes. But I appreciate more the subscriptions. Please subscribe. I'm practically begging you. I need every one of them. And I need them too. No. I hope you all enjoy the voices. I don't know if they're good, bad, or just totally cringe as hell. Probably a little bit of all. But I hope they make you laugh. That is kind of what I'm going for. And they tell a compelling story at the same time. I hope they're not too distracting of voices for what's, happening in the game. In any case, I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.